You said you found a guy. Oh no, that already did that. You get weird custom requests on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I do.
A few days ago, a guy asked you to do a solo. Why don't you tell us? Because yeah.
It was up to Halloween, so it was in October, and I got a request from a long-term subscriber, and he was like, well, my father's dead, and it would be quite funny if you did a solo tape on his, you call it tombstone? Graveyard, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that sounds fun, I guess. I could do a Halloween special out of it.
What?
Wait, so you did do it? You didn't just get the request, you did it, right?
I can neither confirm or deny
Yeah,
that.
you did that. Was this in Denmark?
Yeah.
So you went to a graveyard in Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
A guy requested that on his father's graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
you do what exactly?
A solo tape.
So what precisely did you do?
Well, I visited the grave.
You what?
I visited the grave, paid my respect, and then left.
No, but what
Okay,
did you...
well, let's ask this a different way. When you do something that is solo, what does that usually entail?
Well, me playing with myself.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Solo.
So
It
you
was
went
solo.
and masturbated on a dead man's grave.
Maybe.
This is. Can we get to the part where you're conservative? Can we get? When do we get to the? When do we get to the conservative part here? So here's what we've got so far from you, Madam de Genmark. So far, what we have is that you've masturbated on a dude's grave. This was after you were with a guy and you went and had an abortion, thus making it so that he would never be a father. But it definitely wasn't due to revenge of any kind, even though he was cheating on you. And then to boot, you're a women's lib fan, completely pro-choice, and yeah, I'm just really confused by your stances
Okay, well,
here.
I think the guy didn't get both of his balls cut off. Only one of them. Sorry, my language. But
Oh, is that all? Nice.
yeah, but like we thought it was both of them, so he can still have children. Yeah.
Yeah, right, but you didn't know that.
No, I
At
didn't.
the time, you didn't. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I'm just trying to draw the parallel here. I think most reasonable, rational human beings would think that if you wanted to keep the baby, you did not want to keep the baby. You were sleeping with him. You claimed you were in love with him, but he was cheating on you. That could be perceived as an act of vengeance.
But he didn't
right?
want to be a father. I think he would just like.
You said he wanted to keep the baby.
Yeah. He did, but
How's that not wanting to be a father? That's
because
weird.
I don't think he would like be a father. He didn't
Yeah, but
want
that's
to
different.
raise.
You thinking he wouldn't be a father is different than him wanting to be a father. Did he want to be a father?
He just wanted to keep the baby so he can carry on his legacy. He didn't want to be a father.
Are you talking about adoption? Like, was he wanting to...
No, he didn't want to give it away. He wanted me to like...
He wanted to baby chop you, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so it was solo though. What you did on the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a mausoleum or was it a tombstone?
No, it was like...
Tombstone?
Yeah. Like just a plot of land with a stone on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there any like religious markings on it? Sometimes like graves will have like either a cross or sometimes like a Star of David,
No.
indicating the religion of the individual. Was there anything like that?
No. But most of them are Christian in that grave.
What was the, I guess, did he have a contentious relationship with his father?
I have no idea. I didn't
You don't
ask.
know?
No.
How far did you drive to was the graveyard close by or did you have to go out of the way?
It was close by where I used to live. So I was in the neighborhood. Yeah.
What's the Copenhagen? Is it
That's
Copenhagen?
the capital. Yeah. I don't live there.
Okay.
How much did he pay you?
Yeah, that was a good question. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask next.
How much? $200, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
You did that for $200?
Only $200?
Yeah. Should I have taken more? Like, was that cheap?
Bro, you sold your soul for $200. I mean,
Definitely too cheap for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you shouldn't do it for anything, but like if you're gonna do some crazy shit, man, like that's at minimum that's in the 4 figures. Like so, over 1,000.
Well, I can redo.
Because I used to traffic in graveyard desecration. What the never? Sorry.
In World of Warcraft.
In World of Warcraft, yeah. Speaking of which, guys, join the whatever World of Warcraft guild. Andrew here is we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him to play mage finally. But guys, Night Slayer PvP anniversary classic realms. Okay, so so you just masturbated basically on the grave?
Maybe.
Did you? You didn't pee on it, did you?
No, never.
Is that a crime? That has to be a fucking crime. No offense, but.
No, in Denmark it's not.
In the USA, let me see if it. Hold on. Desecrating a grave site. In many cases, it is against the law to deface or desecrate grave sites or human remains. These include removing gravestones, leaving trash, disturbing or tampering with a grave site. Let's see. In many cases, these are felonies. Hold on. Let me look up a California statute on this. California? Defacing or desecrating grave sites. It is a Class H felony without authorization of law or the consent of the surviving spouse or next of kin.
That, I think, is where the loophole is.
Well, this is for
It's
California.
next
She
of
did that
kin.
shit on. But
Yeah.
technically, she would have had consent from
The
next
son.
of kin to know it. But the California law continues by saying to knowingly and willfully disturb, destroy, remove, vandalize, or desecrate any human remains that have been interred in a cemetery.
Well, a lot of people, because I did a TikTok where I explained, like I vlogged the whole day.
Wait, there's a TikTok of you at the cemetery?
Yeah. Anyways,
I'll find it.
People called the police on me, and the police did nothing.
What?
So,
The police did nothing.
yeah, so I don't think.
Wait, there were people around?
No, I did it at night. Yeah.
But somebody called the police on you, so they
yeah,
must have
because
seen
of
you.
the TikTok. No.
Oh, after the fact.
I posted it like tonight. I will be
Oh.
going here and doing this, and yeah.
Are there any Danish lawyers? We're not trying to get you in trouble.
I have it right here. A desecration of the grave in Denmark is considered a criminal offense under the Penal Code, with potential punishment including fines or imprisonment. It is considered a violation of the respect due to the deceased and their families. The specific details of law depend on the nature of the desecration, but it includes quite a bit. There's quite a laundry list of what the entailment of desecration is. Everything from spitting on a grave to urinating on it to other acts which are considered obscene.
But didn't she get respect from the son, like, to be able to do that?
Yeah, I did kind of get permission.
I'm not sure that a relative can give you permission to desecrate a grave. I think that they can give you permission to do other things, but I'm not sure that they can give you permission. So, like, what would be considered desecration if you went over and you, like, I don't know, X'd out a portion of the name or something like that without the family's permission? That makes sense why that would be considered desecration. But I don't think a family member can actually give you permission to, like, dig up the dead body and do horrible things with it or something like that, right? I don't think that they can just do that. I don't think that that's allowed.
That is up. That is up.
That is work.
Wait, but so question really quick. Did you, I don't know if this is current, did you stop doing OF?
No.
Oh, I thought, but at one point you were going to quit?
Yeah, I got a lot of hate because I started on Twitch, and you know how the Twitch community is.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Twitch, what's up?
And then I started like co-streaming with another, and he has like a mental disorder, and then people went crazy, and then it got too much.
Did you do the mic licking on Twitch? Were you a mic licker?
No, I
You
never
didn't
did
do
that.
the mic licking? Are you sure you didn't do any of the mic licking?
Do you mean
not into licking.
ASMR? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, mic licking.
I did a lot of
That
like real life stream where
Oh.
you do the ASMR?
You do?
ASMR? Here,
You're a mic licker?
Not a mic
here. Can you give us what's the I don't know what that is. Can you demonstrate?
ASMR?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just like mouth sounds, right? It's just like, and then like,
And then you have
That's
special crafted
disgusting.
mics, and you put parts of the mic in your mouth and lick
No,
them
no.
in order to make certain noises, right?
You can also
No.
get the ears.
You don't
yeah,
put
I've
it in
seen
your
those.
mouth, like.
All right. That is really cool, I guess, but not really. Let's see. I'm just shocked about the grave thing. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You should probably.
What if his spirit haunts you now?
Yeah, man. I think
I'll let him.
there's a curse on you.
Yeah.
You've been
I'll let
cursed.
him. I let him like
You have a
haunt
Danish
me.
curse.
Yeah, isn't
Danish
that cool? Like.
That's that is
Grognar's
Meet
coming.
the Kaiser donated $200. Brian, I better get some love for this TTS.
Oh no.
I heard $200 can go a long way these days.
I will not desecrate a grave, but I will.
I'll do it for you.
I'll do it too.
No, I will urinate on any